I've been shooting at ducks for so long, there's no need for the pawn. Luigi, my chessboard, see the green magic perform. Go and cluck, stupid fuck, upset me, watch me buck. Yes, I'm young, but this GQ big units, these dead rappers.
Peace and prosperity to everybody. What I wanted to go ahead and do now is continuing this 7-part series of success, and just basically breaking down specifically what is success, what is real success. We've covered discipline, budgeting, and now we're going to go ahead and jump into dedication and determination. All right. They go hand in hand, right? Dedication, determination. You got to be determined, of course, to do what you need to do. But you got to dedicate yourself as well to see through your determination, right? So, just in that, like, let's break down dedication. Dedication is, self-explanatory. You're devoted to something. You're devoted to specifically what it is you are doing. Okay, you are dedicating your time, energy, space, mind, soul, everything. You're dedicating everything to what you are specifically doing. So, you're dedicated, right? All right. Are you that dedicated to your success to sacrifice so much of your time to really put in the success that you want to achieve in whatever it is that you're doing? Are you really willing to put yourself forward and to put yourself in a position to be consistently dedicated in whatever endeavors you are putting your mind into or putting your mind towards? You got to really sit back and think about what it is, because a lot of people always want success. A lot of people always say they want to be successful, they want to be great. The old school. Damn, I can't believe I just said old school. All right, it's not old school. But a couple of years ago, Trey Songz and Drake made a song. I just want to be successful. You hear it in music all the time. You hear it in everybody's story that has made it on a top tier level, or a successful, or what we view as successful level, whether it be entertainment and media, whether it'll be politics, whether it is in business, within any industry in business, of a specific owner. When you hear them speak about success, or just hear them speak specifically on what they're doing, the market that they're currently in, and they're highly successful in, they always speak about the specific dedication that they put towards this. All right. So, to move forward from the actual specific word now, cool, you're dedicated. All right. Now, I want to add this before I move on. Let me add this in there. Dedication is nothing to be played about. Like, it's not to be effed with. Your dedication is not to be played around with. Your dedication can be towards dedication is picking up a responsibility, man. That's what specifically 100% is, picking up a responsibility. Responsibility don't always accumulate towards bills or children. But of course, the way how we're living currently within our generation, certain words are taken for so much more deeper meaning, because of the state of how we are living in our minds and in our own realities. We don't really sit back and actually think of the actual root word that we usually used to use this word for, or that word for, or this or whatever phrase, or the statue of somebody, or the statue of a certain character, etc., etc. It's somewhat evolved. I want to say evolve. part of me want to say evolve, another part of me want to say digress or descended, but whatever. I'm gonna just leave that alone. Point is that when you're dedicated, that means you are dedicated to that specific whatever. So I'm dedicated to fitness. I'm dedicated to health. If I was just posting a bunch of workout videos, you really wouldn't be getting much information from me. Okay, like you don't. To me and for me, do that I've worked in gyms before, do that I've done my own workouts before, provided my clients before, the meal prepping, the meal plans, the daily actual workout plan in a 3-month period or 6-month period. You know, the dedication is stretched. It's very stressed to the client that they need to be fully dedicated, because you're fully dedicated. I don't have to worry about, or you don't have to worry about you not getting up in the bed. You're getting out of the bed when the next day come around. You're dedicated 9 times out of 10. You're gonna wake up before that alarm gets up. You're gonna wake up, hopping out the bed, getting ready, and by the time you look on your phone, you're turning off your alarm clock. You don't even need it. You're dedicated. You're devoted. You're locked in. Now, when you're locked in, there's that determination now. Are you really that determined to see whatever project that you have created or browsed about or accumulated on your brainstorming? Are you really that determined to see it through? Are you really that determined to finish? Not to finish and bask in it, but just be like, man, I did that. Like I created that, or I finished that. Like it's there. It's right there. I did that. Something that's outstanding and wonderful for you and to you. Are you really that determined? And determined and dedication works hand in hand, because you got to be that determined to. You got to be that dedicated to reach that drive for you to go ahead and move forward. You got to be determined in order to remain dedicated, in order to push out the power that you have within you. There's so many ways how you could flip it, in a sense, in a way, as long as it makes sense to you. But at the end of the day, they go hand in hand. The positive and negative energies of things, the duality of things, the polarities of things, like they have to go together. You can't just be dedicated and not be determined. You can't be determined and not be dedicated to your craft, to your success. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think I went off topic. I apologize, but the things that these owners or anyone that is successful currently at this time in anything that they do, they always stress the determination and the dedication that they put into their craft, that they go ahead and put into their work, that they put into their jobs, their daily lives, things that and you have to care. You have to care. You have to care. That's probably a little sub topic on top of what we're already talking about, but you have to really care about what you're doing. If you don't care about what you're doing, it's just gonna be you're gonna be careless. You're gonna be careless with whatever it is that you're doing, whatever idea that you're coming up with. You're gonna be completely careless. You're not gonna care. That's what happens, and there's nothing to feel bad about. You're just adding on useless emotions on top of what you're already completely logically thinking or feeling which is you do not care about this idea. Do something that you really care about. Create yourself the path, or put yourself in a position for you to do what you love in your life. And you'll see how easy things become when you start doing things that you love. You see how easy it is when you're in the flow of things. But then you see how really determined and dedicated you have to really be to finish what you're supposed to be doing, to really achieve where you want to go. It's an everyday thing. If you're not doing one aspect of what you're dedicated and determined about, you better, damn it, you better do something that's in line with it. Studying, reading, something. Like, you may not see me post for probably a week, but I goddamn bet I bet you anything. Within that week, I done read and elevated my mental, or did something that complements it, specifically what I'm doing and want to do and what I love doing. That's still doing something that you love. That is still doing something and putting the specific intent for you to go ahead and move forward in exactly what you're supposed to be doing and want to do. This is something that you should want to do. Because when you start needing to do something, it's like, I need to do it. That's exactly how it sounds. That's how it sounds to me when I need to do something. Nah, I need to go to the bank. Yeah, I gotta go to the bank. Yeah. Nah, I need to go grocery shopping. There's no point in ordering food. I need to go grocery shopping. See what I'm saying? Like, it's already the stamp of responsibility, but it's like one of those, like a chore kind of thing. Like, is it, all right, cool, I do it. But when you want to do something, you immediately do it. You don't even finish the thought. You just go into action. Like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to do this, and I'm already doing it, so whatever. Bam. Time fly by faster. You're a little happy. You got an extra smile on your face. But people ask you, hey, how you doing? I'm beautiful. Yes. Yes, I'm beautiful. I feel amazing. I'm quite divine. How are you? Whoa. Kind of chipper there, huh? God damn it. You have no idea. That's what I'm saying. Your entire outlook on life is different. Your whole reality is different. Your mind is a lot more open now. Opportunities come in and start. You're like, oh, I got that. Okay, all right, yeah, let's get it. I like that opportunity. Oh, another one came. Oh, thank you much. Okay. Well, you're not doing what you love. What are you doing? What are you doing? But being miserable, complaining, nagging, whining, creating a lot of negative space, and by creating, meaning you specifically probably are not saying so much negative things, but again, this is your reality, so you are saying, yes, come on in, negativity, because my mind is not on what I love doing. My mind is on something that I don't want to do, but I have to do it. I need to do it. You see what I'm saying? Just saying. And I get it. I get the other phrase about it, or the other aspect of mentality, where it's sometimes you got to do what you have to do what you want to do. However that phrase goes. Very true. Very true. Very true. That's another route. Some of us had to go that route. Others did not have to go that route. That's very true. It's not a race. It's about you getting to where you need to be specifically in your life, period. But at the end of the day, this is not something you just sleep on, okay? And but what I mean by that and what I just said is not contradictory. There's a time and space for everything. If you see your goddamn window opening up when you was 25, 26, you probably missed it. All right, cool. 9 times out of 10, if you know how to calculate and you know how your life is set up and you know how things move in your life, you probably got another 2, 3 years before that window creeps right back open again. You're probably like 27 by that time. And you're like, God damn, I don't want to wait till I'm 32. Come on, I don't want to wait till I'm 32. God damn, nah, I need to do some shit. I need to do something right now. And then you start like, God damn, I could have did this, but that ain't the point. Let me finish. Like, yeah. Personally, that's just me. I don't want to be sitting waiting around, forever. Nah. That's not paying attention. That's not being determined. That's not being aware of your dedication of what you're supposed to be dedicated towards. That's my take on dedication and determination. And another thing as well too, lastly, I'll leave with you guys is some of us, like myself, had to do what we needed to do what we want to do because we, had a few mistakes. We had a few missteps. The point and the fact is that you don't stop walking those steps. You don't stop running those steps. It's a marathon, but when it's your time, it is your time. And that's something you don't procrastinate, you don't BS around about, you don't play around about. You take it. And then you capitalize, you flip it, multiply. And be so grateful and receiving in what you're planting. Now you're being grateful. Now you're creating abundance. Some folks got their head too far up their ass. Yeah, I said it. Some folk got their head too far up their ass to be grateful for all and whatever and accept the wrongs that they've done in their lives, accept the right they have done in their lives, and learned their lessons and move forward. Some folks get stuck. I'm not trying to be stuck. I'm looking to ascend. Period. So yeah, it gets pretty serious for me. But that's dedication and determination. I'm glad you enjoyed this video. Peace. Love and prosperity.